There is a wisdom in doing nothing. Not idleness, not neglect, but the simple act of ceasing to interfere. It is the art of allowing life to unfold without the constant need of control. Consider the river. It never forces itself to the sea. It doesn't panic or overthink. It flows, and yet it always arrives. Otherwise known as effortless action. Not the absence of effort, but effort aligned with the flow of things. As in judo, the master does not overpower with force. He waits for the exact instant when the slightest movement achieves everything. Children understand this before we teach them otherwise. They don't overcomplicate red or blue. They don't sit around debating what the sky should look like. They just see, just feel, just be, unencumbered by opinions, free from the weight of overthinking. To return to such vision is not regression but clarity. It is to see freshly again, beyond the weight of our own opinions. But let me be clear, doing nothing does not mean abandoning one's work, or failing one's family, or drifting aimlessly. You may be diligent, disciplined, and productive, and still understand this art. For doing nothing is not laziness. It is the refusal to struggle needlessly. It is the difference between forcing and flowing. Picture a sailing boat. You may row vigorously, muscles aching, sweat pouring, or you may rise the sail, catch the wind, and glide. Both bring you to the shore, but one leaves you exhausted, the other, free. To do nothing is to raise the sail. It is to trust the current that already moves, to let the deeper rhythm of life carry you. And when you surrender to that rhythm, even briefly, the world is transfigured. The grass grows without command, the trees rise without effort, the clouds drift without destination, and you remember, what moves them moves you also. So when the weight of striving becomes too heavy, pause, breathe. For in the silence of doing nothing, life itself is revealed, not as something to conquer, but as something to accompany. Doing nothing is not the end of responsibility. It is the beginning of harmony. It is not the denial of action. It is action without struggle. And in that, you may discover a freedom more profound than anything you were trying to achieve in the first place.